Just after the Smith River passes through the mountain community of Gasky on its way to the sea, 20 miles distant, there's a bend where the river squeezes between French Hill and Signal Peak. And around that bend, you'll find a story. The story of Del Norte. And there's a specific piece of land that tells that story. Comprised of two adjacent 160-acre parcels, the 320-acre property descends over 1,000 feet from the ridgetop along French Hill to touch the serpentine green Smith River at the bend below. And between these two extremes, the verdant low-lying groves of conifer and evergreen and the sunny high chaparral along the ridge, you can read the story of Del Norte County. It's a story the locals have been telling for more than 170 years, a tale of immense natural wealth and incredible beauty, and the responsibilities that come with such unbelievable bounty. And the best place to begin to understand that story, and to get to know this fantastic piece of Del Norte, isn't flying high above it, but right down on the ground, amongst the moss-covered alders and spreading ferns. There's an extensive network of gravel roads running through the property, the main one being the old stagecoach route favored by miners on their way from nearby Crescent City to placer claims on the Smith, many of which are still active, by the way. There are multiple springs and streams, extensive stands and groves, and glimpses of paradise all around. Wildlife abounds: bear, deer, grouse, quail, all populations that have grown in recent years as adjacent habitats have become threatened. Make the climb to the ridgetop. There's easy access via French Hill Road and a second gate, and the search begins for a sun-drenched building site, the future home of $1 million view. You won't need to search long. Though remote in a larger sense, the property is easily accessible with Gasky at the foot of French Hill. There's even a small municipal airport a 5-minute drive from the front gate. Despite all this ease of access, it's easy to imagine this property as your own personal wilderness retreat, a place to commune with nature, to hunt, camp, build that one-of-a-kind mountain dream home. The 320 acres all around offers other possibilities as well. And this is where the story takes on a decidedly Del Norte character. Take the trees: redwood, Port Orford cedar, alder, oak, Doug fir, madrone. A forester, in an unofficial moment, once estimated the property sees more than 75,000 board feet of new growth each year. Or take the ground beneath your feet. The property also contains a fully permitted rock quarry, the only quarry in the area with easy access to State Highway 199. Since the 1960s, this quarry site has provided high-grade rock for the roads, embankments, and jetties of Del Norte. The unique geology of the extraction sites yielding especially high-quality aggregate. Put simply, this property could actually make you money. And that's how this beautiful piece of land folds itself into the larger Del Norte narrative. In one respect, this property is a remarkably beautiful, biologically diverse ecosystem replete with more than its share of natural beauty. Hemmed in by mostly Forest Service land, embraced by one of the cleanest rivers in the nation, this property is an oasis that deserves preservation and stewardship. But you can also look at it as an opportunity, a resource to be easily utilized in a world in which such opportunities come at ever greater expense. Maybe the answer lies somewhere in the middle, a responsible stewardship that recognizes the unique beauty all around and values that beauty in itself, while sustainably utilizing the resources nature offers. It's how the current owners have done it for more than a generation. It's how Del Norte County has done it. More than simply being 320 beautifully forested acres adjacent to one of the most pristine rivers in America, this land is an oasis, a sportsman's haven, a business opportunity, a place to create memories and build a home, It's also your chance to help write the next chapter in an unbelievably beautiful story.